this afternoon. So really looking forward to that. I think this is one of the newest pieces from Denim & Co as well. So check out the different colours while they're available. But this set, it's so rare that we feature the deodorant because the deodorant sets tend to go really quickly.
They do. The other thing I'll say is I think deodorant almost is reductive, because if you have a look at how this sprays, and I don't know whether you'll be able to catch this, you saw there, that is such a beautiful fine mist. So you know, if you get your standard normal sort of cheapy deodorant and you can go like that, sometimes it's sort of like white stuff comes on. You don't get that with this. You can spray it. I know, it's absolutely amazing. So I really think this, what you're really getting is a beautiful body mist, because absolutely, if someone had this in their wash bag, they've had their shower or their bath in their black pepper, and then they didn't have any aftershave, but you're spraying with this, you can go all over and you are going to smell absolutely divine. And it looks so nice. If you know someone that travels or goes to the gym and they want something really lovely in their kit bag, that is going to look fab.
And it's just such an easy gift. And of course, as you can see, there's no reindeers or Christmas trees. This could be any time of the year.
Yes.
Could be any sort of, maybe a just because kind of gift. Maybe it's someone who's really close to you, maybe going through a difficult time. Maybe someone going into hospital and you want them to have a luxury while they're there, then this is really lovely. 210051. More stock only just arrived, so don't miss out, because who knows, it might sell out again. Now, let's just remind you of how we started the show. 200 orders already, and this is half price compared to shopping direct. Plus, we give you the box, and the box can be used for other things because it doesn't state that these are the items that came in the box. So just remind me of the 4 fragrances.
Lemon and mandarin, which is your soft citrus, your lovely green, fresh, natural pedigree dew, refined white mulberry, almost spring-like, like blue sky, green and herbaceous, and then you've got your fruity rhubarb and rose.
And it's tricky to see the colours because of the box behind, because it blends with it. But the first one is like a really lovely sort of soft golden lemon yellow.
Yeah.
Then the next one, that's more of an aqua blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a really sort of natural green colour, and then you've got a slightly more vibrant green, and then your beautiful pink, which just stands out, doesn't it? It's lovely.
That stands
lovely
out
pastels.
to me. It's my favourite Molton Brown fragrance ever. 253737. Now, the candles from Molton Brown, for me, that is wonderful indulgence I always enjoy when I invest in a Molton Brown candle. I just make sure that I spend a bit more time with it, if that makes sense. I don't just light it for the sake of, oh, I'm going to light a candle. I actually make sure, okay, I'm going to set the scene, maybe have a nice bath, and really make the most of that fragrance and just savour it. Now, we do have 2 different options here. I love that the candle comes boxed as well.
Yeah, they're so beautiful, and we don't get them that often. Really, we don't, and they're one of my favourite things that Molton Brown do. So you can choose between your orange and bergamot, and you get the body wash as well, by the way, so this is a great price, or you can go coastal cypress and sea fennel. So these are 2 best-selling fragrances that really transfer into home fragrance so well, and they're kind of very different. So the coastal is sort of, oh, well, let's start with the orange and bergamot because that's what you're looking at. This has a beautiful orange blossom, warm, sort of radiant, uplifting fragrance. I have that one at the moment in my living room, and you're right, it's a treat when I put it on. For me, summer, I tend to forget to put candles on as much, only perhaps if people are coming round. In the autumn, winter, I like them when I'm on my own, because I just like them. I don't know what it is. It's just cosy, it's nice, and I love the flicker of them. I love the aroma. So when I light mine, yeah, I let it pool all the way over before blowing it out, because then it burns really gorgeous, beautifully, yeah. And the difference between a candle like this and a cheap and cheery candle is that the cheap and cheery candles, they'll have the wax and then they dip it in the fragrance. Yeah. But with this, the fragrance is all the way through the wax. So it's compressed into it, if you like. It is seeped through, which is why they burn so beautifully, and why your living room, kitchen, bathroom, wherever you choose to have this, bedroom maybe as well, really nice, is just going to smell really quite glorious.
Right to the very last burn. And by the way, this is well over £70 worth of value. If you were to go direct, it's over £70. I mean, the candle alone is close to £50. It's 40 45 actually, £45 just for the candle alone. So to get both of these, over £70 worth of product is just amazing. This could be 2 gifts, but I would be very tempted to keep the candle for myself.
Yeah,
I do think they
so.
look so nice as well in that brown. It's very current in terms of interiors.
Yes, they did change that recently because, I don't know, I think it's almost like going back to the Molton Brown kind of start where they used to have bottles and packaging more like this. And yeah, they're proving really popular. I mean, they've always been popular in store, but this new design is so gorgeous. And then you've got your orange and bergamot, but you've also got your coastal. Now, I have a coastal in the kitchen, and I don't know, it's just personal. I think it's really lovely in there because it's kind of fresh. It's sort of marine inspired, but it's not too much because if you're, you know, cooking or something like that, it's really fresh. It's really lovely. And I don't know, for me, it just suits that space.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And if I have got someone round, whether it's for a cup of tea, popping in or whatever, or just, you know, sitting at the table, it's a lovely thing to have it lit. It is a lovely thing, you know, as perhaps the nights draw in a bit. Are we ready for that? But we're nearly there, right? And it's just lovely, even if you're having an evening in, cosy. Yeah, even if you're in your gym jams, you're having a bit of dinner, a nice glass of wine, and you light a candle. It's that little ritual. Just makes your home a really nice place to be.
Don't they look classy? I mean,
Very.
imagine if you've got people coming around, you've got that maybe on a console table in the hall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
as they enter into the house, that's the fragrance that they get. Extremely high-end luxury. I mean, let's face it, they've got the royal warrant. I mean, these are burned in the most, what's the word I'm thinking of? Salubrious of establishments.
Absolutely,
so,
yeah.
Definitely remember that. And remember some of the best hotels, the best restaurants and palaces. So 253920. Let's just remind you of this. We mentioned this at the very start of the show. It's already been very popular. 4.9 out of 5 stars, and that's out of 20 reviews. So overwhelmingly highly rated. £56 you'd pay direct, whereas we deliver it to you as well. Where I live, you can't buy Molton Brown in my local town, so I've got to even drive somewhere else to get it. So shop with QVC, you know that it makes sense.